What the
Bruh.
Welcome to the first episode of the Bruh Podcast. Today we're talking about Jack and Jill. So, Jack and Jill is about two siblings played by Adam Sandler. One is a guy, one's a girl.
They're both played by Adam Sandler, though.
Yeah, both by Adam Sandler.
That's the key part.
That is the quirk in this movie.
Jill is a wacko, pretty much. She comes
Facts.
over for Thanksgiving dinner, and Al Pacino's in it.
She basically just makes a fool of herself. I mean,
Okay, yeah, so do we want to talk about the fact that they spent $80 million on this movie?
I think we should talk about that fact. That is pretty important.
That's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie.
It's depressing, frankly.
What do you use that money on?
It all went
well,
to the
it
castle.
all went to Adam Sandler and Al Pacino.
And the
clearly.
castle,
Yeah, and
that
the
is,
castle.
like, and the
Oh,
helicopter.
and the cruise. The cruise.
Oh
the
yeah,
cru-
they had
they
this
bought
whole
the boat.
cruise
Yeah,
and
they bought
the boat.
helicopter and castle and it was.
That was...
Oh, yeah, the
wow.
That movie did not deserve to have that much money spent on it.
Yeah, factual.
Okay. I mean, it did make $150 million, though.
It did.
So they almost doubled their money with a really bad movie.
You
That's
know,
I feel like you should do more than double your money when you're making a movie, though.
from a business perspective, though,
That's pretty
I
good.
mean,
That's pretty
it's
good.
not bad. It's not bad.
But how though? It was like such a bad movie. Like how?
Well, because people saw Adam Sandler was in it, and
Yeah.
they're
They
like,
were
"Oh,
Adam
that
Sandler,
looks
that
so
guy's
I
funny.
actually
That
went
guy's
to the movie
funny.
theater because Adam Sandler was in it.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But I was like forced to.
You
with
deserve
my
like a
mom.
veteran.
Oh, you were
But
for-
only
yeah.
because Adam Sandler was
You
in it.
really deserve to be like, what's that word? You deserve to be Venmo'd money like for that. Like you need like some
was
kind of
like
reimbursement right there.
I got the Venmo card. I'll Venmo you right now. Where's my phone?
but yeah."
$5 to Rena.
I feel like people just went because it was
that
Adam
$5 for the
Sandler,
coffee?
and they're like, "Oh my God, Adam Sandler's playing both people. This will be hilarious."
Yeah, I don't understand
It wasn't funny.
in what world is Adam Sandler playing one person funny? Why would it be better when it's
No,
two people?
okay. In Happy
I agree
Gilmore
with that.
and Grown Ups,
I don't think
it's
Adam
good.
Sandler's very funny.
I like those movies a
The
lot.
only character that I actually liked was Felipe. That's it.
Yeah,
Felipe
Felipe,
was
was
good.
good.
Yeah,
Felipe was a
Felipe was a G. So let's talk about like the plot of the movie so that we can really get a full sense of what this is actually about.
I agree. Why was this created?
Yeah, why? I mean, so
I was really confused, honestly, the whole movie.
yeah, I mean, for starters, we started Thanksgiving, and she goes on this date. Jill goes on this date and like gets like stood up or something. Like the guy leaves.
Yeah,
And then-
no. It was like even before
Oh,
that.
he was on the
confusing,
ceiling of the
Yeah,
toilet.
Yeah,
He was
He didn't
on
even
this-
leave.
He
it
didn't
was
even leave.
basically just like the family is quirky. Have fun understanding this.
And like
Yeah,
the ending was
seriously.
like, oh, family love. Like we love each other now. Like.
And
they're-
she loved Felipe.
Yeah, and she.
But they
loved
didn't
Felipe.
even go, Felipe and her like all she did was like fart in his car or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
After eating the
No,
tamales or
but
something.
she
No, she farted
played,
in his
She
car.
played soccer
Right.
with the family, so
Oh yeah,
that's
she
why he
played
felt-
soccer
Yeah,
with
I
the
guess
family
so.
and
They
as
went
soon
to
as
like
she
a-
took
beating
her
up
shoes
the
off.
She went to like a
grandma.
fiesta with
She
them
kept
or
beating up the
something.
grandma.
Oh,
That was so dumb.
I mean I don't even
It
know.
was random. It
And
was,
then
like,
the grandma
random.
needed like peppers to like revive herself or something.
Yeah.
As you can see,
She
we
had to
do
suck on the
not
peppers.
understand this movie whatsoever.
It was a fun little extravaganza trying to figure out what was going on in this whole movie.
Yeah, it's not even that we weren't paying attention. It's that it literally just did not really have a plot. It was all
Exactly.
over the place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
And-
Al Pacino
Yeah,
was
Al
also like a
Pacino's-
Shakespeare reenactor or something.
That was random.
And he was in
That had no
love with Adam
purpose.
Sandler as Jill.
Yeah, like what? And then Jack dressed up as Jill and went
Yeah.
to the castle with him.
Yeah, Al
like-
Pacino just had
And
a
there was
huge
just, like,
ass
the
castle.
ending in like New York, where they're like in New York.
They were. Oh yeah, they were in New York.
Well, yeah, that's where Felipe
where she
did
went
the
back.
whole. Did Felipe propose to her?
I don't remember.
Or was
and I
he
don't
just
want
there
to think
waiting
about
for
that
her?
movie.
House
He
Oh,
was
that,
there and
anyways.
he shoveled the snow or something.
Let's talk
Oh,
about how much
yeah.
this movie made.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
It made $150 million. That is a $70 million profit.
Yeah, that
For what?
I guess they
I
could
mean,
have
it's
for-
because it's literally only
Garbage.
because Adam Sandler was the main character.
Mm-hmm.
That
And
like,
Dunkachino.
we'll get to Dunkachino.
I really hope they didn't make a second one.
No, there's no way they made a second one.
If they made a second
Did they
one,
actually make
I'm
a
literally
second-
gonna
I
cry.
actually need to check that
all
now.
hope for this world,
We
right?
need to know if they made a second one.
It's like
I think
Jack and Jill 2.
I think the real
No.
real
Jill.
No, I looked it up. There's no second one.
Okay, good.
Thank God.
I think the real takeaway from this though that of us like really being confused in this whole movie is that the only thing I think that we all got out of it is that there was a divorce, that there was talks of divorce because
There
Jack
was-
and his wife were having issues
There
about
was
Jill.
marital troubles.
Yes, I think that's the only noteworthy
She really got in the way.
thing
yeah.
that really happened. I mean, Jill really destroyed everything.
Indeed, she did.
Al Pacino was so creepy too.
He was.
Oh my God,
really
he was
weird.
so
He
like
came over to her bed and there was like the sweat stain and he like laid on top of it and like smelled it. Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
god.
That
no,
was
he
so
literally
weird.
laid in her sweat stain.
He
I
showed-
was
What is
I was
that?
uncomfortable.
Yes.
I wanted to shut the movie off. Honestly.
I was considering it. I mean,
It was so unwatchable.
He was very possessive and obsessive.
we
Okay.
paid $4 to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not
paid
worth the
actual
$4.
Human money to buy it.
That was not
God.
worth any
That was
amount of
not
money.
worth-
Even if they could have paid me like $10 to watch it, I
If
still
they
probably
Venmo'd
wouldn't have
me
done it.
$5 and we're just like, watch Jack and Jill,
I
I
still wouldn't do it.
I would
I
not
would
watch
not
it.
do it.
If
I
they
wouldn't
Venmo'd
get
me
through
$5 and we're like, here's $5, watch Jack and Jill or you will die, I would still not watch it.
it was bad.
Yeah, it was really wow.
Not good. Okay, so do we want to? We can't really make the connections to the other movies yet because we haven't said the other movies.
We have
right?
not, but we will come back to this movie with our amazing connections that we find that will be amazing and connected and amazingly connected. And you're going to be like, wow, they really managed to connect those two films to each other. That's crazy.
So I think we need to do a live reaction of Dunkachino.
I think we do.
I think
All
it's-
right,
Listen to
who's
Duncan.
pulling
I think
it
it's
up?
really important that we show our initial reactions to this horrible.
It won't be
video.
our initial reactions, but it'll be reactions again.
It'll be the second reaction because I have just really stayed away from everything that involves Jack and Jill
We will
until
pull it
now.
up. Let's
So
pull it
I
up.
think let's have Jacob pull that up real quick.
Just listen to Dunkachino.
This will clear your
Yeah.
skin.
Oh my gosh.
Something's brewing at D&D.
All right.
Wow! Al Pacino! It's not Al anymore. It's Dunk. Dunkachino?
Did he say duck?
Don't mind if I
Dunk.
do. What's my name? Dunkachino. It's a whole
man.
new game. Dunkachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend. Attica, hoo-ah, lucky luck. This whole trial is out of sight. They pull me back in with
This is
hazelnut
giving me
cream,
nightmares.
caramel
It
swirl.
is.
I know it
It's
was
not okay.
Everyone
Yeah.
It's gonna be
wants my
ringing in my head for the
Dunkachino.
next
Can't
day.
get enough of my Dunkachino.
Oh my God, imagine
Kids
making it your
from 7 to
ringtone.
17
No.
lining up for my Dunkachino.
Imagine making that your ringtone. Alarm clock. Yes, Raina.
That
Alarm
would-
clock.
I have
make you
nothing to
wake up.
say because it's just so awful. It's awful.
That
And,
was the worst thing I
his,
think I've
his
ever
reaction to it, Al Pacino's reaction to it, which was just burn this.
He's
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
I
perfect.
agree. Set it
I
on
agree.
fire. Make sure.
Make sure we never see it again. I mean,
And-
put it in the Bermuda Triangle,
I'm-
set it on fire, sledgehammer, I don't know. Whatever you have to do to just please take it away. Just
I'm guessing that that audiences kind of had that same reaction to the whole movie. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a 3%. on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yup.
That
So-
movie has
Oh my
a
God.
3% on Rotten
That's
Tomatoes.
generous.
3%.
That's generous,
honestly-
if
yeah.
that.
That's
I would
generous.
give
Wow.
it a -1%.
I
Negative
agree with
1.
Jacob right there.
Negative
So
1.
that brings us to our ratings. We have our
a
bruh
1 out of,
scale.
1 out of 10, bruh.
Yes. So the
Yeah.
more bruhs you give it, the worse the movie is
Oh.
because I mean
Yeah.
it's just a movie that makes you just like bruh. Like I just want
As
to
you can
like,
see,
jump
we
away
are still
from a bus
figuring
or
out
something,
this
like-
scale because this is the first episode. So I'm gonna give it a solid 11 out of 10 bruhs.
So
my
Jacob
God.
I broke the scale on the first episode.
Jacob broke the scale on the first episode, so that really shows us what's going on.
All right, Raina.
Yeah, Raina, what's your bruh rating?
I'm gonna give it a higher than Jacob, so 13.
You're a 13. Well, we're really breaking the scale here. To put this back on track to the scale, I think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 bruh
All
rating.
right. Why
I
not?
think it
10?
could be worse
I guess
because, like, I mean,
they tried.
they tried. They did somehow. I mean,
They failed, but they
they
tried.
failed, but they tried. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10. I think Al Pacino really just set it over. He just made it really sniffy and creepy.
He had the
and I didn't
star
like it.
performance.
I mean, if that was the goal they were trying to reach, then they really succeeded in that.
But he
I
was
mean,
rich, so.
He was
Raina,
rich. That is true. He was
Was
rich.
this movie worse your second time around watching it?
I don't really remember the first time, just a couple of clips, but I'm pretty sure I actually did like it. Like
How do you like
I
it
don't
the
rem-
first
I
time?
don't remember talking bad about it when I first watched it.
Also, in Dunkachino related news,
But-
I know somebody who lives near the Dunkin' Donuts where they filmed the Dunkachino scene. It's in like Massachusetts or something.
Oh my
It is
God.
no longer a Dunkin' Donuts.
As it
It
should be.
closed.
Thank God.
Probably because of that scene.
Too.
Yeah.
So Max, what's your rating?
I mean, it honestly it has to be a 10 out of 10 bros because it was just horrific. I wanted to throw up watching it. It was unwatchable. I would not recommend this to anyone
I don't think I
Unless-
would even wish it on my worst enemy. It was.
unless you want to like gouge your eyes out or something.
I mean,
like
you got a death wish. Maybe you should
Yeah,
watch this. But like,
like-
oh my gosh.
it's just not good.
I think I was more focused on like the red dot at the bottom of my TV than the actual movie. But yeah, it was just, whew, just not good at all.
All right, any further comments on how bad this movie was?
This movie was not good.
I wonder if Adam Sandler even liked it.
I don't think.
Adam
highly
Sandler
doubt
definitely didn't like it right now. He definitely did not like it.
I wonder if he even showed up to the first
Premiere?
viewing.
Probably not.
That would be an interesting thing to find out.
Yeah, I mean, did he even is the real? I mean, like, I wouldn't go if I was Adam Sandler.
Say it
Well, that'd
ain't
be way too
so.
embarrassed.
I will not go.
I would like tell my friends that my TV just broke.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I mean, please
sorry.
don't turn on the TV.
Oh,
If I was
went.
Adam Sandler, I'd
He
be
actually
like,
went?
sorry, I
Went.
have the swine flu. I cannot go to the premiere.
I have COVID-19. I can't go.
What is COVID-19? It is 2011. I don't know. I have it, but I'm not going to the premiere.
Yeah, no, but he did actually go. We just received word now that he did actually go.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's depressing.
What is
that's
even
definitely
more-
embarrassing.
What's even more
Al
depressing
Pacino
is
went
that
too.
I don't even think that's his worst movie. Doesn't he have worse movies?
He definitely has worse
He
movies.
probably
He
does.
definitely
That's
has
just
worse
sad.
movies.
At least he probably made a ton of money from
yeah.
it. So
I mean,
he played two characters. He gets
and they had a
twice the
budget
pay.
of $80 million, so he
Yeah.
had to have some of that. I mean, wow.
I'm guessing he had... Let's look up... So I accidentally stopped recording, but as I was saying,
We're back.
I don't even know if it's Adam Sandler's worst movie,
Definitely not.
but it's
Absolutely not.
terrible.
It's
and
so bad.
I'm gonna look up his net worth real quick.
Yeah, we need to. I want to know what he really, really has based on how many bad movies he
He is
has.
worth $420 million.
That is too much.
Oh my.
Somebody gotta take his money away, dog.
Someone take his credit card.
Yo, what are you doing now with it?
Adam
What's he doing with
Sandler
it?
doesn't deserve any
Why-
that much.
Who?
I mean,
Why
who
did
let
we
this
as
happen?
as a society decide to give Adam Sandler $420 million, essentially.
Oh my goodness. He made $20 million to make this movie.
Oh my God.
He
He
made
made dollars.
A fourth of what it cost to make the movie.
Wow.
Wow.
Think of how many more bad movies you can make with that.
My God. You could make,
Jack-
in a new episode, in the next episode, you could make Sharknado
Yeah.
10 times.
That's
with that.
foreshadowing. In the next episode,
Yeah.
we will discuss Sharknado and
Oh,
the
yeah.
legacy, the life and times, the impact, why it sucks. I don't know.
And really, why
Why did this get
Sharknado? Why we don't like it? Why it was on the list of really bad movies?
Yeah.
And our initial reactions.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
Jack and
interesting.
Jill won Worst Picture,
As it should.
Worst Director,
As it should.
Worst director.
Worst Actor,
Oh, shit.
For
worst-
who? Adam
Worst
Sandler.
Actress, Worst Supporting Actor, Worst Supporting Actress, Worst Screen Couple, Worst Prequel, Remake, Ripoff, or Sequel, Worst Screenplay,
It's
and Worst
still going.
Screen Ensemble.
And I think, truthfully, all of those are deserved.
Yeah. It really it
It-
swept, and for a good reason. Because
Wow.
it sucks.
It was.
That's terrible.
It was not
it deserves
even
all of
good,
those ratings.
ironically. It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
So, tune in next episode to listen to us talk about Sharknado and why sharks falling out of the sky in tornadoes isn't a good movie idea.
But it's better than Jack and Jill.
Yeah, agreed. Anything is better than Jack. and
Anything
Jill.
is better than Jack and Jill.
And let's end it with a
Adios.
Bruh.
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 Wow, that really